Okay, that was a nice clean one there. No, nice clean. Not had to clap like 4 times. Alright, that's besides the point. Today we're gonna be talking about Sabo in One Piece because I did my top 30 there recently. I'll leave a link to it up there in one of the cards or whatever. I don't know where they put them. But I thought it was a really good video. Pretty decent ranking in my opinion. I'd like to say. I think it was, since it was made by me, I'm assuming it was alright. Nah, jokes. But I will say, I feel like the community and myself included really underrate Sabo as a fighter and like his abilities. Because don't forget, like, he is the second in command of the Revolutionary Army. And in my personal opinion, you gotta understand that to me, if you're gonna take on someone as strong as the world government, people like Akainu, people like Kizaru, people like Fujitora, people like the Grand Elder Stars, I don't know why I call them that, the Gorosei, Emu, well, I mean, up until the Gorosei, because Dragon presumably doesn't know who Emo is, and if he does, he can't really tell anyone else about it. But in my opinion, there are two reasons why Sabo has to be strong, and all the different reasons why he shouldn't be, I don't understand. Let's get that out of the way real quick. But before we do, make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this. And yeah, let's continue on. So basically, what I mean is, the idea here is if Dragon is really strong, like top of the verse, like top 5 of the verse, or top 10 of the verse, or whatever, it still stands to reason that he's going to want at least his top officers being able to take on admirals at the very least. Because obviously, to him, I believe he'd be like, I'm taking on the Gorosei, my second in command can take on the admirals. Shown by the fact that Sabo won 2v1s admirals, right? And he fucking arguably, like, he wounds Fujitora, okay? Like, he 2v1s admirals and wounds Fujitora. We don't know how badly Green Bull's damaged in any conceivable way, but it's conceivable that he escaped. We don't know yet what happened. But he 2v1'd admirals and wounded them, so relatively severely. So you know what? We gotta give him credit there, and I feel like at the very least, him and Fujitora are on the same level, and I think I put Fujitora at, was it 9? Did I put him at 9 or did I put him at 10? So Sabo realistically should be top 10. I know I put him at very low on my list from where I think he should be, because I was like, well, I need Shiryu to be 2 places higher than Zoro, and I can't be putting Sabo higher than Luffy because I'll get crucified. So, we gotta be, honestly, I don't go by that now. I reread a lot of Wano and I'm really dumb. Luffy should have been in the top 10, but I still stand on my case right now. I feel like he might be top 10 when we get it into the end of Wano, but definitely not right now. But we're going off topic a wee bit. We're talking about Sabo. So I feel like if Dragon is super duper fucking strong, he's going to want at least his like top 4 officers to be relatively on his level, right? And I'd assume that if he wasn't strong, if he was like just a strategist, that's even more reason to have Sabo be a fucking beast, because he is the artillery of the Revolutionary Army. The military leader, in a sense, if Dragon is not strong. So it would be even more reason for Sabo to be an absolute beast. In fact, if Dragon is not strong, I would say Sabo might be top 5. Okay? Because realistically, you're not going to take on the world government without at least your top commanders being top 5. So whether it's Dragon or Sabo, if Dragon is super strong, it's Dragon in the top 5. If Dragon is not super strong, it's Sabo in the top 5. So you're going to, at the core of it, Dragon is a strategic person, right? So obviously he's going to have majorly heavy hitting opponents. I doubt that the top 4 or the top 5 in the Revolutionary Army are not all in the top 30. I doubt Dragon would even think of having someone that isn't able to take on a vice admiral on his top teams, okay? I don't think that's what he's about to do. He's trying to take down something that's lasted 800 years. He is not stupid. So, by that logic alone, having Sabo in the number 2 position, alright? He has got to be like fucking strongbow, fucking like really strong. Like when he flexes his muscles, the conqueror's hockey like exudes off him, and his hat is knocking people out. The pure will on his hat alone is knocking people out. Those having those goggles up on his hat, being like, "Yeah, I'm Sabo, second, yeah, boys," and just knocks people looking like this. Yeah, boys. That's who knocks people out. I'm telling you right now, that's his Conqueror's hockey. But speaking on Conqueror's hockey, real quick, I do think Sabo has it or will get it at some point for one key reason. I don't think Oda could pass up the idea of having like the three ASL brothers to have Conqueror's hockey. Luffy has it, Ace has it, so Sabo has to have it, especially because again he is the second in command of the Revolutionary Army, okay? And if you're looking to take down the world government, you must like your second in command must have as much will to do so as the first in command, at least to a comparable degree. You know what I mean? So it would make sense to me to see Sabo have Conqueror's hockey. Maybe not infusion, but definitely Conqueror's hockey, and maybe wielding infusion later on. I also kind of want him to face Akainu, so I'm really down for him to have advanced conquerors. Now, I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, there is a possibility that in like future flashbacks, it's retconned for like Ace to have advanced conquerors, but I don't see that. The fact he clashed with Yamato and stuff like that, I could see Oda retconning that to say, oh yeah, Ace had advanced conquerors, even though he never used it to break out of his fucking things near the end, or he didn't use it to clash with Akainu. It wouldn't make sense. You know, so I don't think he has it, but it could be said maybe at some point. I do think Sabo will get it because I think he's fighting Akainu. I would love, right? Imagine if it's like, magma is stronger than fire. You can't beat me, second in command of the Revolutionary Army. Under the command of that filthy dragon, are you serious? I can kill you just like I killed your brother. And then he like learns how to increase his flames to a degree where like burst into blue, like Marco's flames or like Endeavor's flames at the hottest. You know, it's like blue flames, and that's the awakening of the Mera no Mi, where it's like blue flames or some shit, or it's like just a technique. And he's like, blue dragon claw, and he's like, bam, like, oh, scoop the man's shoulder off. I'm gonna say Oda won't take his head off. See, like, smashes it right into his shoulder and tears off his left arm or some shit. Like, tears off his left arm like that. I could see that shit happening, bro. That would be the coolest, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie. I could see him getting blue flames by the end of it. I feel like it would fit him as well because he's like in the ASL, his whole thing is blue, like his S is blue. So it would fit Sabo as well, you know? Yeah, I feel like Sabo is very underrated. Hell, I underrated him in my top 30. I can't even remember where I put him, but I know it was like, was it top 12? I think it was top 12. I can't remember, but I know I put him lower than I originally had him on the list because I was like, well, I want Shiryu to me needs to be stronger because Blackbeard is being hyped up as all hell. So there's so many things they could do. I'm so excited to see what goes on. Now I don't think he's captured. I'll be real quick. I think Sabo is gonna show up at Wano at some point. I think what happened was he escaped using the crows. We saw that he rides the crows. He could easily escape Wano using that. He grabbed Vivi, and then they were like, and the news article was like, Sabo kills Cobra and Kuma or some shit, you know, because what happened, right, is either, there's two things that could happen. Is that when Fujitora and Green Bull were fighting Sabo, okay, Sabo was about to die, and Kuma for some power of friendship or power of will or some shit, breaks free of the fucking robotic bullshit and then saves Sabo with dying, right? That could be possible. Or he just fucking found Cobra's dead body, knew about Vivi, went to grab her, and then took off. You know, that could happen entirely, and he escaped some other way. Maybe morally helped him against the Admirals. I don't know. But to me, Sabo is not captured. He is on his way to Wano because he saw the Viver card start to fall apart when Luffy got poisoned. Now, that's my opinion personally. I don't know what you guys think about where Sabo is right now, what he's doing, and I know that was kind of off topic about the topic of the video, but I do think Sabo is quite strong. At least top 15 in my mind at this point, even though I may not have put him there. I don't remember where I put him in my top 30. That was like a week ago at this point, so apologies for that. Also, finally got a damn shave. You don't know how long it was. Holy fuck. I was just like, my razor, every time I would plug it into charge, so for whatever reason, my razor's so shit, right, it dies halfway through a shave. You have to like charge it for hours. So I was charging it for days, and I just forget because I'd take it out. My dad and my brother would take it out to do theirs, and then oh fuck, so I had this really annoying beard. I don't know if any of you saw that, but oh, it's good. It's good to be relatively clean shaven again. You know, real sick. But that aside, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. And cheers. Have a good day, everybody.